Hey up lads, Coach Si here. So I want to find out if this sums you up. So when I speak to a lot of blokes on consultation calls and I'm asking them about their lifestyle, what's kind of going on right now, this is how they summarise their life. So they basically say they wake up, they go to work, they go home, sort the kids out, they might have after school clubs or whatever, they squeeze in dinner, go to bed, start again. And the way they put it is they feel like they're just existing. They're just going about life, getting it done, getting work done. They don't really enjoy it. It's a career job they're now stuck in because they've got a lot of, financial things going out. They've got a house to run, other half, kids. They've got a lot of responsibilities. And obviously with the kids, they're not getting much sleep. And they just feel like they're just going through run-of-the-mill life. And one day they wake up and they've got a big belly, man boobs, out of shape, no energy, shit sleep, stressed out. Things aren't going so well. So perhaps you can relate to this, or maybe in a slight way your lifestyle might be slightly different, but the way I've worked it out and the way, after speaking to men over the past 7 years, especially when I used to personal train and work with them on a one-on-one basis, I got to know them really well and I got to know their lifestyles, what made them tick, what made them fall off the wagon and things like that. And it's important that we understand exactly what our fellas are going through, especially when they walk through the door. There's one thing missing. So we said, wake up, go to work, sort the kids out, after school clubs, whatever, then dinner with their wife or whatever, and then bed. What's missing? Exercise. Let's forget nutrition right now. The reason I want to bring this up is because when we exercise, it's a de-stressor. When we exercise, we'll lose weight. When we exercise, it's escapism from daily life. It makes you feel alive. If you do it with friends, you're going to have fun. You're going to have the banter that you have at the pub, or, banter with the lads and stuff like that. When I go and do a boot camp session, I do not feel like I'm going to work. I feel like I'm going to see the lads today. We're going to give them a workout. We're going to have a good time. There's always banter and fun. But if you're just existing through life and you're just going through the role of being a dad and a husband and, doing the right thing for your career, it's going to be soul destroying, right? You're not going to feel good about it in the long term, especially when you wake up and your confidence is low because you're out of shape too. So with these videos, I'm just trying to always drop something for you to reflect and think on, and hopefully hit a nerve. If I'm hitting a nerve that it's something that's not going right in your life right now. But what is missing is exercise. You can change your life. You can change everything around. You can go from feeling like you're just existing through life and actually feel like you're living it and being more present with your family, your job, enjoying life, seeing the lads, doing more things, having more fun. If you start exercising more regularly. All you've got to do is 3 times a week. That's all you've got to do. You could do 2 during the week, 1 at the weekend, 45 minutes long from start to finish, no more, no less. If you can squeeze in 3 times 45-minute sessions doing anything, you go for a jog, a walk to the gym, play squash, whatever, you will change your life. You will sleep better. You'll have less stress. You'll want to eat better food. If you eat better food, you'll have more energy, less stress again. You'll be more present with the kids. You'll be fitter. You better keep up with the kids. You won't go, I can't be arsed. Oh, Dad, can we go and play football? No, I can't be arsed. Well, you won't say you can't be arsed. You'll make an excuse, but you're really thinking you can't be arsed because you're too knackered and you can't keep up, or you're just feeling lazy. That's just the way it is. I know this because I spoke to so many of you that feel this way when I'm on the phone on the concert calls. So stop just existing, start living. Make the first change, make it exercise. Don't put any more pressure on yourself with anything else, with nutrition. Don't worry about that. Get exercising first, build momentum, create habits 3 times a week. 45 minutes is all you've got to do. I'm going to bang on about that. We were talking about, in one of our last lives this week, David Newman. Yeah, love the bants, man. How you doing? By the way, if you're on this video, you watch this video, like and share. It will massively help us, or help me, Smile Fitness, whatever. In one of our last lives, I mentioned about using time as an excuse, and almost every bloke that I've spoke to that signed up or that are now doing their own thing use that as an excuse, but they're now getting in shape because they might have had a health problem or they just got sick of it, whatever. But the point is, their circumstances are still the same today. They're still busy. They've still got a really big career. A lot of them fly with their jobs. They've still got the free kids. They've still got the after-school clubs. But they're just finding 3 times 45 minutes to get in shape and start living life more, not just existing, going through the motions. You know, it's a depressing state, right? Okay? Right? It doesn't matter. You've got to get that sorted. And I just want to also mention why we work with men over 30. The reason being is when I started personal training 7 years ago, I just happened to work with men between like 35 and 50. I seem to click with them well. I know what works for them. And like I said, when I was personal training, I just got to know them on such a personal level, to the stage where I was going around for dinners. Like one guy who I no longer PT with, he's now my dentist. You know, so you get to know these people on a real personal level. You know what makes them tick. Now, I'm 35, okay, so I'm going through those things, like the weight doesn't keep off me as much. Man love rules, yeah, bro. So I understand what you're going through, understand what our fellas are going through, and it's really important that when you are trying to get in shape, that mindset does play a big part. It's not just about exercise and nutrition. We have to understand what you are going through day to day so we can make sure the program adapts for you. Anyway, if you want to change your life and you want to start feeling more alive and feel better, start exercising 3 times a week, 45 minutes. That's the message for today. I will be in touch tomorrow. Coach Si, signing out.